Okay, 3, 2, 1. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Demon Wild 509 and welcome everyone back to another Minecraft video. This is going to be the first one in a very long time. Today is December. It's actually 3rd of December, so we're coming up to Christmas soon. But I'm going to say sorry guys for the uploads. I have not actually been uploading as much, and I'm very, very sorry. But everyone, welcome to Pixelmon, because today we're going to be dealing with the new Pixelmon version 1.7.1.1. Now, 1.0 was released about 2 days ago. Now we got the 1.0 version. So, of course, I gave myself a chisel because this can't be crafted. We've got some Pokeball starter kits and a Trico. This is my starter Pokemon, Trico. Jesus Christ, it's small. So we're going to give Trico all the rare candy. So no, Trico's level 10. Let's have a look at the summary. Ooh, power up grass type move, and it's got a few attacks. Don't know much about its ooh, what's that? Speed. It's very powerful in speed. So this is going to be my speed type Pokemon. But to be more precise, that I've done much Pixelmon. Actually, that's a lie. I've been doing a lot of Pixelmon. Come here, Sweetle. So I've made an agreement with everyone else that plays on the server is if you hit to 10% of your Pokedex, you get a choice of a Megastone of your choice. If it's 20%, you get a Z Crystal of your choice. And if it gets to 30%, actually we're going to change it up. We're going to do 20, 40, and 60 because that's going to be even more painful. So 20, you get a Megastone of your choice. 40, you get a normal Z Crystal, and I'm talking like the normal Z Crystals like normal, water, fire. Then if you get to 60, you get the Z Crystals that are like literally the ones that are named. Like Reichium Z. So there's a Spinaraki. We're going to kill it. Let's hopefully kill it. Quick attack. I'm using a grass type Pokemon. I really wanted to change what Pokemon to start off with. I normally start off with a fire type or a Pacific region. So I decided to change it up and use Trico. It's really hard for me to use Trico because I don't use them as much. And that Spinarak almost just murdered my Trico. He murdered my Trico. Screw him. Okay, so the goal for this episode, guys, is to build a house and at least capture one Pokemon. Now, I have no idea what biome it is. I know I'm in a forest biome. But if you guys do not know, but probably you won't, every time I've ever built a house, I've been picky on where I build it. Which now reminds me, I can't handle two. It's annoying me. Okay, so we're in a forest biome. It's alright, I like forest biomes. But I want to find a really cool area to start making a home. Is that a little baby island? Yes. Found my spot. I'm going to build right there. Now, if you guys are wondering, I am a bit laggy right now, and I'm moving on my own. I always lag when I record, so please just get used to this one. And sorry about my mouse. It's been a very glitchy recently. I don't know why. Today, I woke up today and it just didn't decide to work like normal. So it started driving me insane. So we have a lot of goals through the series, catching legendaries. Now there is a command I can use because I'm the owner of the server and I'm opt. If you guys do know, I am on a server. I do have my own server right now, and it's running. Now, if you guys want to join me, join my Discord, and then message me privately, like do a DMS. I always answer anyone who DMS me, and say, hey Alpha, can I have access to the server? I'll give you access to the MCU server player role. Then you get access to all the updates, all the server images. Also, guys, I'm using my own custom texture pack, which is the Pixelmon Crew Texture Pack version 1. So if any of you guys who do want to play Pixelmon with me and wants to create custom Pixelmon textures, create them and send me the image itself. Just send me the image, and then send me over to the file format, and I will automatically upload that into the server pack. And any of the really great ones I will announce on my videos. The ones I like the most, the ones that really look awesome to me, I'm going to announce. Now, I'm a plain old texture person. I can't really make art, so I suck. So I have a few Pokemon that I've altered. I've got Zygarde, which is the Carlos Legendary Yveltal. Oops, 64 logs. What else? Deoxys, all of his forms have been altered. We have Miss Magius and Miss Dravis have been altered. They're my favorite ones of them all. Hopefully, if I find a swamp biome, I'll capture one and then let you guys see what they look like. They actually look really sick. There's not many Pokemon on here that's actually been altered. As I'm the only one doing the textures, they're just going to be plain old color textures, so they just change the color basically. Which now reminds me, gimme! Okay, that did not really work as best as I planned. But if you want more, you just go over where more is. So that little tiny island there, this one right here. It's actually tiny. It's not really an island. It's actually yes, it is an island. So I can build like pathways outwards to the birch path, which is actually kind of interesting. That's a birch forest. I wonder if I can find my favorite Pokemon, which is Bree. She is literally my favorite Pokemon. So we have oak wood. That's awesome. So we're gonna move this stone from here. Hopefully to get this going. Now I do have access to the Poke Heal command, and I'm only going to use. I don't really want to use it because I have access to the command. It's just basically cheating. So eventually I'm going to use the /locate command, which will help me locate a legendary temple houses. As well, guys, I am a donated to Pixelmon. As you guys can see, I've got my trainer cap and my sash, which should soon eventually be blue, and then I'll have a blue cap, and that matches my skin. And also, guys, it's so annoying to go into third person or to get rid of my taskbar or my bar or my or take a screenshot, because instead of pressing F1, I gotta do FN F1. I don't know why my computer came that way, so it drives me insane. Now, by the way, guys, I am using the new computer because the old one is not able to be used, but hopefully I can do an offline Pixelmon soon, because if you guys don't know, which you guys don't, I'm getting a wireless keyboard and a wireless mouse with the keyboard, which then I can use on the other computer because I have no W key and I'm starting to lose the other keys. They're all starting to mess up. I kind of hate constantly pressing them in order to get them. Ooh. Oh, there's iron there. Sweet. But hopefully I'll expand a bit more on this little area here. Right now I'm a bit laggy. It's probably because I'm recording and I really don't like me being laggy. Oh god. I can't even make the simplest jumps. Now, this is going to be even worse when it comes to specific parts of the gyms, because some of the gyms, oh my god, have parkour. I'm a parkour fan. I love parkour. I'm really good at it. But with lag, oh god, that's going to be interesting. Now, we'll put that there, and we'll put that there. I'm missing 2. 1 and 2. Actually, no, I'm missing 3. Damn it. But mainly working on a house and capturing a Pokemon, completing the Pokedex, getting the Shiny Charm, Basically, I have a lot of quests and ideas in mind on what I might want to do. Gimme. I haven't made a way down yet. Now, I'm gonna grab my wood. No, put it up. Give me the wood. 1, 2, 3. And we are going to build up. And we're also in Extreme Hills biome. This area consists of an Extreme Hill, so supposedly we're in literally one of the most weirdest biomes to get a legendary. There's a possibility that a legendary will spawn, maybe mainly Entei here, but I don't even think I could catch it, even though I have sorry if I stutter, guys, with talking. I'm I don't know why. I've just been stuttering all day. Some of my friends are getting driven insane by it. But it is feeling good to record. I hopefully will... I'll hopefully be able to get the Discord working. I actually haven't tried it in a while. I'm thinking about trying it. So this is just a basis. Not much, but it's a basis. Let's make a chest, because I do want to store some stuff in. Now, I do have other few mods in here. The Waystones mod, which allows me to teleport between the places instead of using the waypoints, which is pretty good. Which reminds me, I'm going to set a waypoint here called home. Because I'm a fan of blue, I'm going to pick a blue color. Because I'm not able to... That's a Mega Beedrill. That's a Mega Beedrill boss, and I'm not even strong enough to beat it. Not unless it's like one of those useless ones that can't even hit anything. They said they also added a new update to the chisel, which I really want to see if they did. Let's have a look. Yeah, there's an animate button. Yeah, there we go. Look, it's a walking Bulbasaur. It is awesome. So it's better than doing the hard way where we're used to like using the frames. I've never really used it, but still. It's apparently hard. I gotta agree that it might actually be hard to do. Now, speaking about the way down, I might have to wait. Oh, wait. I got a way down. So, between episodes, I'll be on here mainly working on the home, and that's it. That's all I'm gonna do. Unless I'm giving the others their starter kits, because they'll probably complain that I got mine before theirs and they're on the server. But right now I'm also doing a little bit of a special. Right now is where if you guys are on the server starting from starting from 2 days in time. So if you're on the 5th, if you go on to the 5th, from the 5th all the way to the 5th to Christmas, you guys get access to, but you have to be here on here every day. I actually have a log checker on here, so I can actually check if someone's actually been on the server. And you guys get access to, on Christmas, a game or a DLC around the Christmas area, January and February. You get access to one DLC or game because I only get paid fortnightly. As well, guys, if you are definitely not well aware, I'm actually going into study. So I'm enrolling myself into basically pre-university or pre-college. It's TAFE, just getting into studying. I'll probably be a lot busy, but on weekends I will definitely record, and I'll definitely record when I have the time. That's a buy shop. Alright, now we've got what we want. Now, hopefully, I want to do the /locate. Okay, so I'll show you these commands. So if I do check spawns, legendary, this will give me access to figuring like in 10 minutes there's a spawn chance of 30%, but with possible spawns, there's nothing in the Extreme Hills biome that spawns at night. They're always in the day. Kind of creepy though. Rayquaza also spawns in the day. I thought that one would be actually good to find through the day. So we're going to locate a village. Now, we're going to use my map. So it goes 87. This one goes down. So we need to go north, and we also need to go west. So northwest in order to find the closest village. Now, it might seem a bit far. It does actually seem far. But I have a waypoint at home, so I can walk there and walk back. Now, if there is a gym there at that village, or a shopkeeper who sells TMs, I am going to give them buy the to keep the waystone there, because automatically every village gets a waystone because of the waystones mod. 154. Oh, I need to go south. I need to go southwest to get to, what is it? Because look, one, it's going 1, and that's decreasing. I want to increase. Ooh. Also a waypoint here called Ravine, where I could come back here and start doing a mining. I will probably do the mining episode, maybe 2nd and 3rd, or maybe one of them, or both. Hopefully I don't have to use both. Now, op-wise, I will talk about this for the server. Op-wise, the only people who will have the access to op is if you guys have either the MC owner role or the MC admin role, which admin role is going to be limited time only if you guys do decide to join. Now, these ones, anyone with the MC admin role allowed to kick or ban. If I see any logs that refer to anyone kicking or banning, it will be a permanent ban for those admins. Now, I've had once before a trouble with a person who kept kicking someone and banning them, which kind of, it wasn't right. I also need to stay on the ground more so I can get access to the apricons, and that's a poke loot. That gave me an antidote, which I'll probably actually keep these potions. Potions are good. So I got apricons because we want to eventually start up on an apricon farm so we can... I don't like that sound. Ooh, a roofed forest. Now this is an interesting biome. Roof Forest, Darkrai spawns at night, and then there's, ooh, Birch Forest Hills River. Apparently in the river. I know in Birch and Forest, I think the other one will be Roof Forest, is where one of them spawned. Do I know Alzelf spawns in the... Do I have access to the wiki command? No. Because Pixel Extras can't work right now, I don't actually have access to the wiki command, but I know where a lot of the Pokemon spawn. Plus, it does say in chat when a Pokemon spawns, especially a legendary. They're really green. Now, I used to, before I reset the server today, I used to live in a desert with a bunch of hoopers, actually. I finally, for once, actually caught a Groudon. Now, there's a reason why I'm kept getting wood is because I'm going to need wood to make a boat. And there's a possibility we never travel across the ocean in order to get to my waypoint. Or my destination. My mouse is being very annoyingly glitchy. It takes like 2 clicks just to get it open and click down that block. Now, I also have the wearable backpacks mod. It's actually a pretty good storage mod. Allows me to wear a backpack on my back and allows me to store up a lot of my stuff, especially if I find like Pokeloots out there. Now, at one point, I know for a fact that if I go looking around for dungeons, I'll probably find a Tidio Bell or a Clear Bell. And I know for a fact that I think it is a Tidio Bell that spawns... One of them spawns Ho-Oh and the other one spawns Lugia. If you guys are wondering what the fuck I'm doing, I'm not actually trying to do this, but fine. Oh god. I did not mean to press shift. Now look, it's a Welmer. Okay, that's, yep, we got it back. So my Bandicam was doing this little glitch where it was saying, no timer. So I don't know how much you guys actually got of this. I'm sorry if you guys missed out a bit. Really, I was just getting the information of the server, the rules when you become if you want to becoming an admin to the server. There are rules to follow. There are even rules I'm gonna follow, and I'm the owner. Because a lot of people out there think that an owner doesn't need to follow rules. I'll give you guys an example of a... Holy shit! I'm drowning. I'm lagging, I'm drowning, I can't do anything. Come on, move forward. Not backwards, forward. And I'm not actually in control of my character. I'm not even touching the keyboard. I'm going to press escape. Hopefully when that loads up, I'm going to disconnect, reconnect. But that was an space portal we just saw. Holy shit, they did a retexture on that thing. And that thing actually looked like it came from the anime, from Sun and Moon. Now, what I was actually explaining, guys, was... Oh, I got sent to the main screen. Not the section where I choose the server. The admins have to follow rules, and so will I. Specifically, teleportation I won't use. Unless it's unless it's the waystones, then I'll use them. But other than that, I won't use the TP command and I won't use the minimap because the waystones aren't that hard to create, especially if you know what Pokemon drops what. As you know, a lot of Pokemon drop like different items. Mareeps drop leather and wool. Leather, never expected it. Is that Ultra Space? Oh, it's still gone. It's gone. And I'm moving on my own again. I'm going to be experiencing that a lot because I'm recording and my Minecraft hates me when I'm recording. But it'll probably be good in a single player series when I have the other computer back. But the computer is already be able to use, it's just I have a few problems with it, but I'll get through it. Yeah, I'm definitely lagging. I pressed tab. Am I at 1 bar? Yeah, I'm at 1 bar. That's normal for me. That is really what normal. Yeah, as you guys can see, I'm walking, but I ain't actually in control. And I press the spacebar once, and it goes in complete ballistic mode. And my tab is now being annoying. It's Bandicam. I don't understand what's going on. It's just being slow. My guess is it's because the server hasn't actually registered me yet. And now I'm moving on my own again. Piss off. This is driving me insane. This is gonna drive me insane. That was my doing. Ooh, red apricot. Okay. Game, pitch off. Alright, we're going to travel east a little bit because we need to get back to... Having access to these different apricorns would be really good because then I can create more Pokemon. Every now and then I'm going to stop, guys. Reason consisting, I just want to make sure that I'm in control and not the goddamn computer. Okay. What is that? Is that a wild Poke Center? Yes, it is a wild Poke Center. These bats spawn naturally around the world. I'm moving on my own again. I'm going to sit here doing nothing. Maybe it's a good idea I turn down my render distance just a little bit, back down to the minimum. That seems to have cleared it up quite a little bit, actually. Okay, so we can actually use this healer right here in Heal Up Trico, giving him his health back. Then we have to... Now, if we open the chest, this is what they did add in, is in Pixelmon you can now have loot from here, which is awesome, because these are a lot of things I will use and some I won't. There's a possibility that I will eventually sell these now, because Pokemon is good. Now, if you guys are wondering, there's a shiny charm. This only works if you've got 100% Pokédex complete. Then once I've completed the Pokédex, I don't have to actually really do much of the server. There is really no point me staying in the server if... Yeah, I gotta go east a lot more. More closer to home than anything. Yeah, so far I'm in control and I'm on 2 render distance, too tiny. It's really tiny. I know, you guys are... I hate it. I've got used to 3, not 2. Hello, Rattata. Surprised you are not wanting to battle me since you are a Rattata. One of the Pokemon I do want in my Pokedex is Caterpie, because I do want a Butterfree, but I also do want a Gengar. But the problem is, guys, if some of you are well known to Pixelmon, or Pokemon knowledge in general, the only way to get a Gengar is by trading him. If no one's on the server when I have the chance to evolve him. Okay, let's battle this Rattata. I'm probably going to get absolutely wrecked. Yeah, I'm gonna get wrecked. I used Quick Attack and he attacked first, because I think he might actually be used Quick Attack as well. I'm gonna try something. Great ball, go! Throwing a Pokeball at him, trying to capture it in him. Can I capture the Rattata? Put it in the Pokeball. Yes! Oh, I got a Rattata. Now, what was Rattata using? Oh, look at his Guts. Boost the attack stat. Ooh. He had Quick Attack. And he also has Hyper Fang, which is pretty cool. So now we have a really good Pokemon, which is Rattata, who almost wrecked. Alright, let's do this. Hello, Slowpoke. That's a Slowpoke. Slowpoke. I love Slowpoke. Now that, guys, on my minimap, it might seem like it's a 5. It's actually an 8. I don't know why. It seems like a 5. It does really seem like a 5, but it's also because I'm using a interesting resource pack. So the resource pack I'm using is Wolfhound. Link in the description down below will be linked to where I got the resource pack. So if you guys want to have the resource pack for yourselves, it actually puts a really cool, awesome looking texture on the blocks. It's diamond, gold, iron, lapis, even coal, even redstone. They all have these animal symbols on it, and I really like it. I absolutely love it. Now we're going back to an island that I've been before, and apparently Mr. Pokaloot. What the frick are you? It's a sandcastle. What is this Pokaloot going to give me? It gave me a float stone. Now I will let you guys know on this, I actually have access to the wiki on my phone, so I can have an access and figure out what the things do. I will figure out what Floatstone does before I even sell it. Most things I'll probably find out through the wiki on my phone, because I don't actually have the wiki command, but the wiki command on the computers more, on the Pixelmon specifically, are designed for Pokemon and not the items. Now, I do want to eventually create a Porygon, which probably means I'm probably going to be creating a lot of PCs. Or healers. Or fossil machines. Because if you create machines, you can have access to getting the Porygon parts, which is a Porygon tail, Porygon body, and a Porygon head. Use that to craft Porygon, and boom, you have a Porygon. It's awesome. Now my lag's really reduced on the server, which is awesome. As you guys can see, I found a village. I saw something creepy. I think that's a Murvrelena guy, is it? No, I don't think so. He's just an old man. Hello there, young trainer. When I was your age, I had a beautiful little Bulbasaur. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to laugh at the voice I just did. Hello, Nurse John. Could you heal my Pokemon for me? Let me just heal this Pokemon for you. If you guys don't know, I like making random voices. I do have a lot of voices up my sleeve. Oh, Master Rhyme. Yeah, there's a high chance I'm going to just sell these. If there is a gym here, or this Pokemon right here, this building right here. Is this the... I need to find the front. Ooh, Kelpsy berries. If it doesn't have TMs, or it doesn't have a gym, I'm gonna get a thing. So we're gonna actually have a look around the village to figure out what buildings are actually here. So there's the Waystone right there. Now, can we find a gym? Is there a gym or a blacksmith? Or both? Or one? Or none? I'm lagging right now because I think I'm just trying to register something in. I'm more confused at that plant. Seemed like something to me, and I don't really think it was supposed to look like a fucking zombie to me. I thought it was a zombie, but then I realized I set the default game mode to peaceful, meaning... What berry are you? You didn't even tell me. I actually gotta check my keybind. Let's go controls. This entire time, I've just been turning my thing off. Number pad 7 should turn it right back on. This way, that's a Salicar berry, which is not the right berry. The reason why I like blacksmith so much is because the blacksmith can give me an access to the some of the plates. Now, if you guys aren't well aware, which some of you might not be, Arceus is a bitch to capture because of his requirements. Arceus requires 17 plates in order to be captured, and either just to get the flute. So I need to go to a dead environment and figure out where the blue wool. I'm gonna take this blue wool. Mine, and mine. Reason why I took the blue wool is reason consisting it can give me make me a bed. I want a bed. I need to sleep so I can set my spawn if I have it to die. So this guy sells a few things. We're gonna sell out all these things. 4,000, dude. I am not selling the apricots or my berries. 2,450 for that, for all of them. $50 for an antidote just to sell. Wow, 3,000. Ooh, 16,000, guys. Once I get to is that it? Almost. So right now I am going. While I'm sitting here, I'm gonna access the wiki on my phone. You guys can't see, obviously. I don't actually have a webcam. I just open up another tab for unknown reason. Items! Now I have the entire page open on my wiki. Should give me access to all the stuff. Yep, the floatstone was actually really nearby, actually. I open up a Lucky Punch instead. But I want the floatstone. Now let's see what the floatstone actually does. I think it's for war type of gun. It's a hard item that harms the holder's weight. It can be obtained as a tier 1 special drop. So it halves the weight. And it's also craftable. So right now I really don't need it. And it's also sold for 100. So I'm at 19,000 Pokemon. Ooh, you sell mail. Yep, I'm taking your waystone. Gimme. Now, best thing about the waystone when they're generated, it's what's underneath the waystone is what I want. Is glowstone. Ooh, I even have enough to make. So we got 500. We got a rat, basically. Oh, hello, Zubat. Zubats. Awesome. They're awesome Pokemon, actually. Zubat can actually become a really powerful Pokemon. So the ravine's like 600 while the things are 500. Now, there is another command I'm going to use once. Once every episode I'll use this command, depending on where I am, is the temple command. Now, so we need to travel southwest. So we need to get to 1,000 on both. Now if you... Ooh! Yep. Come here. Hey, Rockruff, where do you think you're going? Rockruff, I will get you. I use Hyper Fang. Please don't kill it instantly. Oh, it doesn't do that much. Which is good. The reason why I want Rockruff, now I actually want 3 Rockruffs, is because Rockruff evolves into a Pokemon called Lycanroc, and Lycanroc has 3 different variations of himself. Oh dear God. Can I just throw a Pokeball at it? Pokeball! I should say Ultra Ball. You can actually look under the world and see what's down there. Oh, I got a Rockruff. Now Cat go. Ooh, so we got a Rockruff. Now Rockruff has 3 different variations. It is Lycanroc, which is the midnight form, which is the red one. Then there's a midday form, which is the brown one. And then, if I'm correct, the dust form is the one that's... The interesting part is, guys, I'm going to make this a long video because reason consisting, I haven't. And I'm very sorry for that. There are times that I want to do the recording, and I really want to do a multiplayer series with people, but right now is not the nicest. Especially working with my type of computer. It is sometimes laggy. It drives me insane. But I haven't tried in a while, and plus I just went through one of its big. Oh god! Quick attack! I hate Yangoose. Ow! Pound. Oh, Trico's dead. Hyperfang. If I oh yes. I'm gonna capture the Yangoose because I do want to fill up the Pokedex. So Pokeball. Now, if you guys want to know how to get rid of wild Pokemon attacking you, well, it's one for the money. Okay. You want to get the repels, which are also now craftable. Have been craftable since 7.0.8, but at least it now has one update, which is awesome. And that is something I definitely would want, is an Abra. Abra is a really cool Pokemon. Plus, he's got something I want. We need to get closer without getting him to teleport away. Come here, Abra. Sweet. Now, we have one shot at this, guys, because Abra knows teleport. If I can't get the Abra in the Pokeball, he breaks free, he teleports away. Yes! That's 3 more Pokemon. That's 4 Pokemon I've caught this episode, guys. My goal was to do 1 Pokemon and to... By the way, how far am I supposed to be going? Temple. 1,200 meters north. I'm going south, not north. But if Discord really works well while playing Minecraft, that would be awesome because then I can get other people into the series, record a seminar. Now, I'll let you guys know on this. If I can get Discord on and working with my Minecraft, there is a high chance that I'm going to do a role plays on my channel again. I have done them once before, but I only look for people who can keep them. Oh, hi, Caterpie. Pokeball, go! Let's see if the theory of Pokemon from the original anime. Yep, it's from the original anime. It did not stand up. I'm gonna kill you now. Oh, I got cobwebs. Then kill's a bad word. No, I can't say put to sleep. Oh, standing. Oh, look, it's Butterfree. Ow. But if I do get Discord working, there will be RPs. Now, I only look for people who can stay in their character and stop with the wrong collation. And what I mean by that, guys, is... Now, I do practice RPs with a few friends, specifically my friend JT and Alex Overblood. Now, to answer one of your questions on Twitter. Now, one of you guys did ask, why are they named that way? Now, JT, one of my friends, and he loves, I don't know much about why my friend, his name is Jory, but why he chose JT as a username, I have no clue. But it's his choice. They're all their choices, but one of you guys did say that JT Cyclone was an interesting name. Was that you? Come here. Here. Nope. Rosiella. You're a bitch to capture. Quick attack! That did not do much. Ow! Tackle. The reason why I want Rosiella is because Rosiella is always one of my favorite Pokemons, and I love her evolution, which I'm actually now thinking about changing her texture. Ow. Pokeball. I like how my Rockruff is wiggling his tail. Oh god, that Pidgeotto just ran to my Rockruff. Oh yes, if you guys aren't well aware that some of these Pokemon have extra abilities, like extra moves now. Now, how far do I want to go? 500. that they can actually, like, some Pokemon with some abilities, they can actually bring Pokemon down to the ground, or you can make the world rainy or sunny. It's really awesome. If you use Rainstorm, I think it is, Rain Dance or Rainstorm, I don't know, Rain Dance I think it is, you can actually make the world in a thunderstorm if rain, but if it's Kyogre using it, it's going to be like stormy as hell. It's a thunderstorm instead. Then there's Sunny Day. If you use that, well, you're going to have access to making the day, like, clear. It makes it all sunny and everything. There's the Ultra Space, people. That's an Ultra Space portal, and that is laggy as hell. Ooh, Sunflower. There is also at these biomes is reason consisting only specific legendary spawn there, which is awesome. I like how even the water counts. Ah! Pursuit. This thing can kill me. This thing will kill me. I bet you it'll kill me. Tackle. He is only on 1 health. Teleport. And my Rosiella? What do you have? Absorb, Stun Spore, Poison Sting. Poison Sting. Rosiella is one of my favorite Pokemons, which is also awesome because I really like her. And she's dead. Now I have no more Pokemon. But, yeah. Now, defaultly, if you guys are wondering, none of your Pokemon spawn as shiny, so if you want your Pokemon to be spawned shiny, I'll probably give you random Pokemon, really weak random Pokemon like a Weedle, Caterpie, Diglett, or Riolu, maybe. Actually, no, not Riolu, because he's too PZO being OP. Now, I do look for a lot of people who... Wait a minute. I'm traveling east. You got to be kidding me. Now, guys, I really don't like teleporting, but I'm only going to do it this once. Now, there are times that owners and admins will break rules. I'm going to travel west. Not east, west. Because I need to get to -15. So the chance of getting to a desert temple is very unlikely, but if it's a swamp biome, I can find a ghost town and probably get myself a Miss Dravis and give you guys a better idea what she looks like, or what Miss Dravis looks like in her retexture form. Now do remember, guys, that access to the texture pack, just DMS me, I give out the texture pack, and if you guys want to use the things that you don't, go right ahead. I have another version of the texture pack, but this one actually, the other one actually has the Minecraft Pixelmon variation of the blocks, Minecraft blocks and Pixelmon, because I had permission from the owner of the Central server, Wisp, that allowed me to use it. Only the Minecraft stuff, the Pixelmon retextures will not be acceptable because they're not belonging to him. The only way to use those ones is if you actually got full permission of the people who actually created them, and that's a lot of people you'd be asked permission from, because he's so many good custom textures, and these people are like awesome. They can do a lot of good textures. Sorry guys if I sound like I'm rambling. I feel like I'm rambling, but it's what I normally do best. I don't like water. Now, what I do... Now, I know for a fact that this is actually kind of interesting. The only Mega Boss I've ever battled in any Pixelmon history that ever has given me the 1 EXP all I've ever wanted is Kangaskhan, which is found in a Savannah biome. Now, Mega Bosses can spawn anywhere, actually. You could literally... Actually, I don't think they can spawn in here. I think they can only spawn in their expected biomes. I think that's how they said it. I don't know. But I don't mess with the Pixelmon commands for one reason, consisting... Last time I did it... You're kidding me. The last time I did it, I kind of broke the legendary spawning. They just... An endless spawn, because every few seconds, and that literally crashed the server last time. Hooper spawned in the desert biome. Hooper, Groudon, Groudon, Hooper. It's like, oh my god. Watch this. Pew! Bye. You can tell that Abra does not like being touched. But I do have an Abra of my own. So if I get an EXP share or an EXP all, that would be really good to help me level out my Pokemon. My most strongest Pokemon is Roselia. I actually came with an item. Poison Barb. Ooh. Probably won't use it. I'll probably sell it. It's the way I work. I'm gonna travel west, sailing along the 7 seas. Now, Chalices. Like I was saying about Arceus. Now, the Chalice only spawns in the desert. I also do think it can spawn in a Mesa biome. I don't know. That's one thing I'm not really too clear on, if it spawns in a Mesa biome. There is a chance it spawns in a Mesa biome. It is a chance. Oh, is this a desert or a beach? I have a feeling it's a beach. I'm in a beach. Nope, it is a desert biome, and that's a Pokemon I don't like the look of. Meaning the desert, we're locating a desert temple. Ooh. I really do not want to... Where is home? Yeah, I'm not fucking walking that way. I'm going to teleport. But then I'm going to stop teleporting. I hopefully to make waystones eventually. They're a bitch to make. If I look up the recipe for you guys, they're a bit easy and not really much so. But this is what a waystone looks like. You do need obsidian and stone bricks, but to create the warp stone itself, you need an emerald, purple dye, and ender pearl. So I need to find a ghost tower so I can get... Ow. Now, I normally come to the desert temple just for the loot inside. There is a high chance that there's going to be a plate down here. Now, I am going to break that because I don't want to set it off. I don't want that, so we have a smooth rock, 2 fire gems, a punch 1, I don't want that, and another smooth rock. This one, it gives me a curse of vanishing, not really a good idea. We got an iron ingot, 2 hard stones. This one, smite 1, not really useful, a rock gem, ground gem, quite a few of them, and another smooth stone. This one, fire, rock, blast protection, and ground. Not going to do that. Oh, so for once I did not get a Arceus plate, which is pretty good. I don't like Arceus plates much. So I hate doing this. I really do hate doing this, but I'm just going to put that. Now, one thing is about the server, you actually don't need surf or fly in order to actually travel on your Pokemon, specifically water types and earth flying types. You don't need it. I disabled it for a reason consisting it would get really annoying for a lot of people. That's a lot of stuff, that's a lot of stuff, that's a lot of stuff, and I'm out of room. Oh well. But anyway guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you guys are gonna enjoy this series, do remember to subscribe and leave a like. If you guys want to see me do if you guys want me to capture a specific Pokemon next episode, go right ahead and link it down. A lot of Pokemon actually have their spawn set up now, especially Duskull, because you can actually find one of them now, because that gives me Dusknoir. But anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed. Now remember guys, that this series will continue and I'll try to do it every day. So see you guys later. Take care. Goodbye everyone.